today we're going to look at a computer I picked up from a client probably 6 or 7 years ago. Quite lucky to get this machine actually. As you can see here, it is an Osborne 486. This particular model is a 486 DX2. And it has been upgraded to include a creative CD-ROM drive. Around the back, this machine was actually used in business, so it has a network card and it also has a sound card. The other nice thing about this machine is it does have PS2 mouse and keyboard. And then we can take a look at the insides. So down here we've got our RAM, our CPU, we've got an Etherlink 3 ISA network card, and a very nice addition to this machine, considering it's a business machine, is this Sound Blaster 16, the C-Teen 1740. The other nice thing I've noticed is that it has a socketed real-time clock, so that should make it a bit easier to repair that. You can see that the CD-ROM drive is connected to the sound card, so I assume that the sound card and CD-ROM drive was purchased later. And then it has a hard drive and floppy drive. So yeah, the nice thing about this machine is that even though it's got onboard video, it's a Mac 64 ATI 1MB VLB, so it's quite a fast video card. But as you can see from these jumpers, I can disable it, and it does have a full VLB slot if I wanted to use it. But to be honest, I suspect this video card is good enough. So overall, quite a nice machine. Looks like it's got a fair bit of memory, and it's got a small heatsink on it. I'm not sure if it's an Intel or AMD CPU, but we need to fire it up and take a look. So I have the original keyboard that came with the machine, which is quite nice, with the Osborne branding. Now, it's not a particularly special keyboard, but I quite like the design. It's PS2, so I've been using this for a lot of my other retro machines as well, and it works quite well. So great addition to this machine. So the machine looked okay inside, but I haven't turned it on, so let's turn it on and see if we get any smoke. That's a good sign. So let's see how much RAM we've got. So 8 meg. Okay, it's got quite a lot. 16. Wow, okay. Wow, 32. What? It just keeps going. Maybe it's got 64 meg in it. I don't know what's going on here. It's crazy. $64 meg in a 486. Wow. This has definitely been upgraded from what it would have been sold as originally, which would have been probably 8 MB of RAM. Password values are invalid. Do you want to have a password? No, I don't. So the battery is probably flat. All right, let's try the setup utility. Oh, it's a bit different. Okay, well, I don't know if it's going to boot without the options, but we can try and configure it somewhat, see if it's 2000 compatible. Okay, that's a good sign. What are we? 2021. Diskette A. Can we auto config? Cool. It's picked up a 400 meg hard drive. Okay. Page 2, cached and shadowed, CPU speed normal. So I assume that's kind of the front side bus. Yep. External cache. I wonder if this machine doesn't have any external cache. That would be a shame. Oh, we can enable it. Let's try that. What does system info do? Okay. All right, well, let's do that. Save and exit. Not sure if this will boot. The fact that power's on is a pretty good sign though. It all seems to be working other than the battery backup. Let's see if I can skip this. Cool, spacebar skips the memory test. Nope, no password. It may not like not having a battery. God, that beep's annoying. Well, let's just get F1 to continue. Okay. Alright, well, it looks like it won't boot without the battery, but I'll just quickly go through these settings. Continue with setup, load a port. We'll try one more time. But I suspect that will be all for today. Let's skip this again. All right, well, it looks like we're going to need to fix this CMOS real-time clock. I do have some spares somewhere. I don't know if they're going to work with this machine, but I think that's all for this video. But this looks like a very interesting machine, so I'm definitely going to try and get it working. Thanks very much. A few years ago, I purchased a set of 3 brand new real-time clocks on eBay. I've already used one in a previous build, so these 2 are brand new. Now, it's been a while since I purchased these, so I don't know if the battery works in them, but I believe these should work in the Osborne. So I'm going to give this a shot, and hopefully it resolves our problem. Now, I'm not sure how good this is going to be on the tripod, but we'll give it a shot. So let's see if I can remove it with my hands. There's some jumpers in the way, so it makes it more complicated than it should be. Okay, that came out actually fairly easy. Now, this is the old one here. It's slightly different to the new one, but I did some research previously and this one should work. So I'll just put the new one in and we'll go from there. So So I just had to go back and look at my photos to check the orientation of it. It's always good to take some photos before changing anything. So it should just be a matter of putting it in. It is a little hard to see what's going on. Okay. It seems to have gone in nicely. I'll just take a closer look and then we can power it back on. All right, moment of truth. No smoke, that's a good sign. Excellent. Skip this memory test, otherwise we'll be here for 10 hours. Okay, it's not complaining about the battery. So let's set some dates on it. Oh. I like that auto configure, that works very well. Then we just need to turn on the cache. Oops. And I think we'll just leave right through at the moment. I'm not sure what it supports, so we might do some testing later. Okay, let's save and reboot. Fingers crossed, this boots. Skip that again. I don't know how long the real-time clock batteries last in these. I don't know if the battery's used while they're not plugged in. I'm not sure if they are just always running. Oh, okay, so we've got past the previous issue. Hey, Windows NT server. Well, that would explain why it has so much memory. Geez, I wonder how NT4 will run on a 486. I might speed this up if it takes a while. Okay, that was quicker than I expected. Listen to that hard drive, wow. Let's see. Might try a couple of passwords that the client used to use. Yep. I don't have the network card plugged in, so that could be the error. Cool. Unless it's going to pop back up. Excellent. Now, I don't actually think there's much on this. I'm pretty sure it was wiped before like recently and not set up again, so I think it's a fairly clean install. Oh, it's got the C drive shared. Okay, so there are some files on here, so I probably won't go through that. I want to make sure that we don't show anything there, and I might need to give this computer a clean up before we go any further, but it is working, and we can see the wonders of Windows NT4. Let's see what this video card can do. How many? That's hilarious. 65,000. I think it's only 1 megabyte. So yeah, that is the benefit of upgrading to 2 megabyte, is you do get some higher color quality at 1024, which is definitely useful. Great. Well, I will do some further testing and go from there. But it seems to be all working very well, and it is, to be honest, surprisingly quick. It's nice to see the more modern task manager from Windows NT4. And how much RAM is it using? So it's still got quite a lot free. So 20 odd meg or something, and then it's a file cache. It's probably only using 12 meg to boot. So yeah, I don't think there's much running on this. Anyway, I think that's all for this video. It is a surprisingly quick little machine. I'll do some further testing and we'll go from there. Thanks very much.